Tinubu approaches you to work with him, would you?
It will never happen.
Okay, which one? Which of the scenarios? Him approaching you or you accepting to work with him?
Oh my gosh, I don't want to betray privilege. Somebody from Bola Tinubu's camp has already reached out to me, and I told the person that, look, it cannot happen. I can't do it. It's just against my principles. I'm not. Some people can do that. It's not in my DNA. I can't do it. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. I wish Bola Tinubu well if he eventually is sworn in and then the courts uphold his victory. But I can never work with him.
In the case of Tinubu, he went to Hope 93 of Abiola and put out the manifesto of Abiola, then tweak some things and then put some language, and he calls it renewed hope. In actual fact, it is renewed hopelessness. Why?
It's brilliant. Even if I were to compare him with all the others, and there's nobody that I don't know and I don't engage, and all there are people that have engaged, and when I just listen to them, even among the ones who you could call his rivals, I look at them, I listen to others, and I just shake my head. And there are those that I look at them and say, this one is so damn shallow, it's unbelievable. You know? Right. But he's brilliant.
So you're saying that he's smarter than his rivals?
By miles.
Does that include Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi?
Come on. When I say smarter than his rival, he's smarter than almost everybody within that age grade.
Okay. With 22 governors in his party plus 5 extras who were working or saying they're not going to support the candidate, he pulled 8.6 million votes. The candidate of the PDP and the PDP, because we must be separating which part of that vote belongs to the party and which part of that vote any individual can lay claim to. They pulled 6.9 million votes. One of the people that was a PDP member, the Southeastern man who felt that on the balance of play, why is the Southeast being excluded? Peter Obi went on his own frolic, was able to pull or allocated 6.2 million votes. And you lose the election, you run all the way to the Supreme Court, you lose. Or at least it was a judge that you lost. Any deep-thinking, fair-minded Nigerian who is in the political party called PDP ought to know that the greatest necessary next step is to have the conversation of how do you bring Peter back. Because you can tell that the energy that is driving him is organic.
You see these 3 persons, right? Reno Omokri, Daniel Bwala, and this recent one, Shegun Sobumi. Anywhere you see them, run, because they are not truthful to themselves. Do you understand? So anywhere you see them, run. Now the question you should be asking, what has changed? These individuals, they have changed. Their mindset, their thinking and believing and everything about them has changed. The person they are talking about, Peter Obi, has not changed. His attitude, his behavior, and everything about him, his personality, simplicity has not changed. But these individuals has changed. You don't meet Tinubu. After meeting with Tinubu, your life will never remain the same thing. Your thinking faculty has changed. This is what happened to Sobumi now. You listen to what he said. Now, this is somebody that have been on different media houses saying that the only way PDP can survive is to bring Peter Obi back. That he's ready to do that. That Peter Obi is one of the best. And today, power has changed because he has gone to visit Tinubu. For you to better understand what I'm saying, go on YouTube, go China Television, series of interview he had with Sheung Akinbaloyi and other media houses, right? Just go and check and listen to everything he says after the presidential election, after 1 year of Tinubu's administration, and even before these 2 years. Reno Omokri, Daniel Bwala once said, if you give Tinubu 30 years to fix this country, he's not going to fix the country. Reno Omokri said it is not in his DNA to work for Tinubu, that he's not going to work for Tinubu, or there's no way. It is not his nature. It's not in his DNA. Now, today, Reno Omokri is the face of Tinubu, right? Is the one trying to convince or confuse himself in terms of Coastal Road, what he's doing, lying to himself, lying to Nigerians. Do you understand? Now, the question is, what has changed Reno Omokri DNA? Oh, somebody later find out that he was not speaking from his DNA when he made this video. Do you understand? So, would you ever take people like this serious? No, you are not going to take them serious because they are not truthful. So, they are not truthful to themselves. Do you understand? So, you're not going to take them serious. People like, you cannot rely on them. You cannot have conversation with them and rely on them. People you talked to this morning in the evening time, they change their mind, they betray you, they deceive you. So this is politics, I understand. But if you have this kind of people in politics that has this kind of mindset, there's the same reason why the country is not moving forward. Because everybody are just for their own selfish interest, stomach infrastructure. Now, saying that, let's come back to Segun Sowumi, saying that Tinubu is smarter than everybody. Smarter than everybody, including himself. What has changed? Because he went to meet with Tinubu. After meeting with Tinubu, then he started this conversation. He changed the conversation. Now he's ready to fight anybody, and he's ready to insult and abuse anybody over Tinubu. Why did you say Tinubu is smarter? Let me explain this. Because the Northerners are against Tinubu's administration, and what Tinubu is doing is, because the Northerners are against him now, and they say it is the turn of the South, right? The Southern person to be the president, to rule for 8 years. That's the smart that you're talking about. Tinubu is very smart, capturing the people in the South, bringing them together, explaining to them, come on, this is the Southern person president. It is our turn. Do you want to allow power to go back to the North again? That's why when I do videos, somebody is criticizing me, saying that we say we want a certain president. Now Tinubu is being tribalistic, is working with the Yorubas, something like that. Now he's bringing people from different this thing to his administration. We are still complaining. What do you want? This is not, I said it before anyways, that for me, it does not really matter who be the president, where the president comes from. It's not about being tribalistic here, right? It's about working for the country. It's about seeing this country work. Let's get this country on track. Start putting people out of poverty. Do you understand? So Tinubu is interested in how to succeed his 8 years, rather than focus on the purpose of the purpose of governance. The reason of you were being elected. You have a lot of things to do, right? Tinubu is very smart in that aspect. But hey, it is our turn. Let's try everything possible to make sure we do 8 years. And leave others. When it is their turn, they will do. Once they get into power, they will do, they say 8 years. But now it is our turn. Let's do this 8 years. Right? That's why he's doing all of this. Try to bring everybody to his party to make sure he comes back in 2027. That's why you see people like this. Because power has been the Tinubu extend hands to them to bring them into power for him to win election, not for him to work for the country. That is the difference. Do you understand? So Tinubu is very smart, if you want to put it that way. He's very smart for renovating this this conference they just renovated now, conference center, naming the conference center after himself, after using 39 billion naira to renovate a building that somebody else has built. They didn't change anything, just renovate, right? Probably change one or two things to the current facility, whatever, right? That's what they did. They didn't do anything. If they have started the building from scratch, that means it could have been 200 billion, right? Now Tinubu is very smart for naming projects, renovating projects, 6 of them. Now this one make the 6th one, naming it after himself. Is that what you call smartness? Is that what we truly want now? Is that what we want at this time? Misplaced priorities. Anyways, it's good though. So we are all in it together. As far as you have where you collect your share, after collecting your share, what else do you want? Nobody. You don't care about others. Now you successfully fought your way through because your leg long past others. Now it is politics, the game of interest. Anyways, please share this video. But these 3 persons, I will never take them serious again. I thought this one was different. So Segun, I thought it was different, but today power has changed. Anyways, please share this video. Please follow for more now.